there are 101 issues that recur if you're a practising politician in Westminster, or indeed if you're a practising politician in Surrey Heath Borough Council. At different times you'll be preoccupied by how we can improve our schools, or how we can keep the National Health Service on an even keel, or how we can make welfare payments and benefits fairer to those genuinely in need. But one thing recurs behind many of those issues, and that's the influence of the European Union and some of the laws that are passed in our name, but not necessarily with our say-so. And I'm very, very keen that we should try and get a better balance between the decisions that we take here and the decisions that are taken on our behalf but without our say-so in Brussels. I think there are advantages in being in the European Union, but we've got to balance those advantages by being tenacious and determined in getting some powers back. And I also want to make sure that people realise that it's not because I've got any, as neither of us have, any animus towards Europe per se. It's purely because I think that it's more efficient and fairer and more genuinely democratic if decisions that are taken, which ultimately affect all of us, about the exchange rate that we have and whether or not we maintain our currency, but also how competitive our country can be and whether or not we take decisions about prisoner votes or whatever it might be here. It seems to me that it's far better that we maintain the accountability of Parliament, and that means that we need a better balance in our relationships with the EU. I think that it's in ultimately, it's to everyone's benefit if we got the right relationship with our neighbours, because whether or not we're in the European Union, we're always going to be 28 miles away from France, come what may. And therefore, it's important that we have good and cordial relations with other European countries. But one of the ways we do that is by being clear about the relationship and there not being any illusions on either side that we're going along with things that we don't really believe in, or vice versa on the part of the French. And I think that it's often the case in negotiations that one side doesn't recognise its real strength. And I think that if we're clear and honest with other European countries about what we value when we cooperate and what we prefer to do on our own terms, then that just means the relationship is healthier long term.